Hello, welcome back. Testing out a bit of a new format here. And today I wanted to talk to you about one of the weird aspects of self-reflection and medicine and ADHD that I continue to come back to with different friends and different people about. And that's the issue of being able to choose your battles. And I think I talked about this previously in one of the what are the effects of medicine, and sort of referred to it in the last one when I was talking about pride and arrogance and not being able to hear. And I realized a little bit that before medicine, before diagnosis, in the before times, I could not choose my battles. I could not. I would fight every single battle. Somebody's wrong on the internet and I have to fix it. I know, how silly. But that's what I would do. But worse, I would do that with my children, do that with my wife, and I would have to be right and I would have to be heard. You've got to hear what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying, then you'll totally understand and you'll think just like I do. And I'm so annoyed and I'm so grateful. It's like a thing I say all the time. The medicine has really given me a chance to think through. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that the kids are having a little squabble. I don't need to get in there and fix it. Or maybe it's not that it doesn't matter. It's that it's not my role to jump in and control everything. I'm much less of a control freak. I'm much more willing to let certain things go and to be able to have a more careful process of deciding what matters, what I need to jump into, and what I need to just let them figure it out. This is a time when they can learn a valuable lesson on their own, or now I have to jump in. Or let's say Lauren and I are disagreeing, my wife. Sometimes in the past, it was all about I have to say what I'm thinking, and I need you to know what I'm thinking, and then you'll know that I'm right. But now I have the ability and the freedom to say to myself, here's what I think, but I need to hear what she's saying and to let her process out loud so she can know what she's thinking. And I don't have to be right. I mean, I'm always right. But I don't have to be right and I don't have to be heard because maybe it's just not always about me. And I can't tell if it's age. I don't think it's just age. I'm convinced that the medicine has something to do with it. Dopamine makes us feel good. Dopamine makes us a little bit more aware of the long game, right? The long game. And so if I'm playing the long game and I'm not just living for right now to win in the moment, I want to win the long game. And the long game of our marriage is my wife's joy and success and peace and trust and comfort. And so maybe I sacrifice being right now. If the long game with my kids is helping them to have a healthily formed worldview based on trust and love and selflessness, those things are going to develop with some guidance, of course, but also the learning might be more rich when they learn without my sort of heavy-handed interference. And as a teacher, sometimes I just need to let it go. Oh yeah, they're not on task. Well, hopefully they are able to complete the assignment in the time it's necessary. And other times it's like, okay, it's time for you to focus. You're actually taking away the learning of others, and that's not really something that I can accept in the classroom. But if there are times when I don't have to micromanage everything, send me micromanagers! I think that there's a real benefit educationally and in parenting and in relationships to just let things go. Let it go, let it go. Oh, wasn't that lovely? Aren't you so glad that I quoted Frozen? But just let it go. Pick your battles. And I'm not even great at it, but I do leave certain ones alone more now. And I think that allows for more peace for my children and for myself. I don't need to stress myself out saying, I have to solve every little thing. And it's nice. It's really nice. One other weird and annoying aspect of this is when the medicine wears off at night, I'm just way worse at picking my battles. And it's like, no, you have to listen. You have to do this. And then sometimes I catch myself. And I'm like, okay. I have to like strong arm my brain, strong arm my will into just like, no, it doesn't matter. Don't forget. And I think, and I hope that the neural pathways about letting it go are being created. And I'm going to look into that more on a research basis and like find out the facts. Does taking a dopamine supplement, that's not a dopamine supplement, does taking stimulants help create neural pathways that remain even if one isn't taking it or it's sort of worn off in the day? So if you know about that, you can comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. It sounds so cheesy, but I am hoping to build this up a little bit at a time. And of course, if it's useful, share it around. So yeah, pick your battles. Don't send in the micromanagers. They don't need to be micromanaged. And you don't need to manage every single thing. Let your people be free and creative and peaceful, and they will feel loved.